And we're getting things set up and ready to go. Drivers getting final instructions here as they get set to go with time trials here at the Summit Classic 125. First driver on the track is essentially the hometown hero here at Madera Speedway. His home track hails from Modesto, California. Drives the USS Balthasar Ratnan Racing sponsored number 47. It's Rob Van Tynen. Van Tynen will be the first on the track out of Modesto. Send him. Van Tynen heads out onto the racetrack here at Madera Speedway. Green first time by. Green first time by for the driver out of Modesto in that red, white, and black, number 47. He's loose off of turn 2. We'll see here. Watch his sector times as you can see him on the stream as well. And lap number 1 in the bag, and it's a 12.570. 12.570 for Van Tynen. 12.570. Here comes lap number 2, his second and official lap. 12.388 for Van Tynen. So Van Tynen in the books now with a fast lap of 12.388. Next driver onto the racetrack will be Carl Bonsai Becker. Becker out of Lansing, Michigan. Next driver onto the track, the elder statesman. And let me tell you something, folks. We have got a very special try to find Carl on the track. There we go. Got a very special shirt up in our merch store. I'll check that out. Becker's in on lap number 1 at a 12.311. And his last lap a 12.353. 353 for Becker, his fast lap. Out on the racetrack right now, the guy that was going for the championship here just up until last week, from Carrollton, Ohio, driving the Icings on Top CPR Motorsports, number 41. It's Keith. Put one on you, Powell. Powell in the 41 with a 12.158. And here comes lap number 2. 12.013. 12 flat for Powell. Good run for him. He's on the pole right now. Provisional pole for Powell. On to the speedway will be the 25 of Bob Gang. We're driving the Belfab house car. And Gang, we're to the top at 11.7233. 11.7233. Driver that set on the pole last year, and now our final qualifier of the night. Another guy that has set on the pole here before, ladies and gentlemen, from Alaska and New York, driving the first to finish Race servers number 35. It's Rocket Rob Warren. Warren, and he best in 11.723. Warren moving out onto the racetrack. And his warm-up time in 11.746. Here he comes to complete lap number 1. Rob Warren with an 11.827 on lap number 1. Does he have it? Can he get it? No, he does it. He does it. Lap number 2. Lap number 2 was slower, so an 11.746 will be his official time. Rob Warren, second quick on the front row again. And Gangwer and Warren will go to the front row for the second year in a row. Wow, that was Summit Classic 125. Gangwer in the Belfab Racing Products. Number 8. Go away from the pole for, I think, the third time, fourth time, maybe. Take a look at the all-time front row starters here for the Summit Classic 125. We want to remind you that the Summit Classic 125 is part of the Supermodified Sim Racing Triple Crown Award presented by Icings on Top. And Warren already the winner of our first Triple Crown race of the season, the All-Star Classic 200. And this is our second one of the season. And then we go all the way into August before we run our third one for 2019, and that's the Topless 200. So for the third year in 4, Rob Warren will be going away from outside of row 1. We'll take a quick chance to chat with him. Rob, congratulations. This is your third outside front row starting spot. Just to tick off once again to get in that pole position. How disappointed are you, or how happy are you to be on the front row here tonight at the Summit Classic 125 Time Trial Show?
Thanks, Bob. Congrats on the pole. Not disappointed, just I overdrove entry of 1 and never could gain any time back. Just overdrove the entry and lost a bunch of time in turn 1 and at the apex, and couldn't rattle off a second lap. First lap was good. Just wasn't good enough. Congrats again, man.
Well, thanks, Rob. You've been here before, and you've won this race in the past. How important is it to start up front at this 125 lap grind that's coming up tomorrow night?
It's a long race. It's 125 laps, but it is hard to pass. Got a lot of downforce aero built into the car, so following a car is kind of difficult. But at the same time, you don't want to mess anyone up. So last year I tried to take it easy. Still didn't have anything at the end of the race. In the years past, I had a really good car and could make something happen. But, last year I got lucky to get second. Steve Callahan had a bad exit of 2, I think. Just got really loose down the back stretch. But, I kind of lucked into a second last year. Really had nothing for the leader, which you won. Poked my nose in there like twice, but just couldn't get the run off the corner. Completely new setup on the car. Completely different setup. So, hoping that it lasts longer and runs faster longer. Ran a practice Sunday night. Felt pretty good.
Well, Rob, I want to wish you the best of luck, and congratulations on another front row start here at Madera Speedway in the Summit Classic 125.
Thanks, brother. You too.
Hey, we've got a heat race coming up. Don't go anywhere. We want you to take a gander at that. It'll be a 3-car heat race for the guys that didn't sit on the front row.